I mean, the short answer is that we're still at the early stages of understanding how the different vaccines interact with the different variants. So we don't have absolute certainty on this. The B117 variant, which is the one that was first described in the UK, often described as a UK variant, we are confident that the vaccines that at least are currently available in the UK work against that for practical purposes. In terms of the other variants that have come from other countries in terms of their first description, to be clear, this isn't necessarily where they arose, and I'm going to refer to them by the country they arose in simply because that's what most people understand. The one where the evidence would be strongest that there is some degree of vaccine escape is the variant that was first described in South Africa. And that doesn't seem, with most of the vaccines available, to lead to a complete failure of the vaccine. So we think it probably provides some level of protection against severe disease and against mortality, but it does probably reduce the effect of the vaccine in milder disease and transmission of disease. That would be, I think, where we would currently situate it. And then there are a number of other variants which are somewhere in the middle, including one that arose in Brazil, so-called P2 variant. And then there's several variants that have been described in India recently, which we don't yet fully know, although I think they probably also fit in the middle. So I don't think there's any variant which at this point we think the vaccine won't work at all, but there's a sliding scale from situations where the vaccines work as well, essentially, as they do against the wild type, the original one that was first described coming out of China, then into Europe. All the way through to the one which at this point looks the most concerning for the escape, which is the South African variant. We have in relatively small numbers here. Obviously, Salim has a much more of experience of this in South Africa. There's a lot in Southern Africa, and indeed there's a lot in various other countries.
Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to Why Not Talk TV for the latest and the greatest covering UK's topics.